and welcome back to part 2 of Nat Does Camping. Today it is kitchen box day. Sound effects of kitchens. Anyway, so in the last video did kit list, which I thought was very informative. So today we're going to see what you need for your kitchen. Again, if you haven't been camping, I just highly recommend it just to experience it at least once, because camping and cooking is so much fun. Cooking on an open fire or even on a little stove, I love it. I think it's brilliant. I'd be quite happy just living in a cabin in the middle of nowhere. But there you go, that's just me, the unsociable one. So I have got a box down here. I'll show a little bit of video of the box. And basically in here is all you need for your kitchen. It's obviously it's what you want to take with you, depending on how big a group it is that's going. I generally just pack for 2 because it's for me and my lad, and that's it. But if there's more of you, you will need bigger things, i.e. pans and stuff. So the first one at the top is a pan set. So on the stove, obviously, a pan set. So what I have cut to editing, because I've just realised I packed this so well, the pans are at the bottom. I'll be back in a second. Right, got it. So, top of the list, pan set, which is this little thing here, and a frying pan. You always need a frying pan, because I always need one, because I either make paella and eggy bread, or what do they call it in America? French toast. Ooh, pan ASMR. So yeah, obviously, as I said before, if there's a bigger family, you need bigger pans. Goes without saying, you can't feed a family of 5 with one tiny little pan. We have other ways of cooking things. That sounds very strange. We do hobo packet meals. So, but I'll show you that in part 3. The food one, or part 4, whatever part the food one is. Anyway, I got this off Amazon. It's brilliant. I think it's the coolest little gadget thing. So it comes in a little net bag, and it's a pan set. I know. So that's that. And there's 2 pans. Excuse me. And they have flippy handles like that, so you don't burn your hands. And it's another little frying pan. See? Awesome. So there's that. And also, I think this was like 13 quid. And I got next day delivery if you're with Prime. See, I should get sponsored by all of these people. So this little pan here is great for beans and boiling pasta and stuff like that. Got a little lid, which is also helpful, so you're not wasting your fuel. But inside it, it's full of little gadgets. So the first one that caught my eye was the adorable little spoon. It was just a little wooden spoon. I'm thinking, oh, I probably won't use it. I'll probably just use it to eat. And then it comes also with 2 sporks, I think, the spoon fork things, and they fold out and you can use them. Oh, there you can see me. Hi. Yeah, so there's them. They fold. They're actually very useful. It also comes with 2 small bowls. These are called cereal bowls on the box. I don't know how much cereal do enter the bug fancy dress costume competition. So they're bowls. They're quite good for like sauces and stuff like that. Let me put them back in. It also comes with a soup ladle, or serving beans and other stuff, which I think is cool. Everything's all foldable. I think it's fantastic. A little sponge, like a lava loofah sponge for cleaning the pans, which is good. Saves killing the sponge that you've got. And that's the main thing. But it also came with these 2 other things. One of them I'm not going to use at all because I think it's dangerous. And the other one I think is pretty awesome. The one that's pretty dangerous was this. This is a knife. I know, right? So that's it there. And it folds. I mean, all you people out there that have all this, I know a friend of mine who loves all this outdoor stuff. He's really cool. Hello, Nathan. And he'll be shouting at me going, "Oh, you can use it. It's brilliant." I don't want to. It's too sharp. It folds out like that. And then, oh, God. And then it's so sharp. And then it clicks like that. And you've got yourself a knife. And it is a really good piece of kit, but it's just terrifyingly sharp, and I just don't want to take it with me. I don't need it. I've got my like chef knives and stuff that I take anyway, but I can see where they're coming from. It is a really good piece of kit if you're on your own camping. But also, I like this one. It's a paracord bracelet, which is, you wear it, let me put it on if I can. There we go. So you wear it like that as a really funky bracelet, which I like. I do have one somewhere, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I've been looking for it because I had a red and black one. And then I opened this, I was like, oh my God. So, and I saw this. It's got a whistle on it as well. So if you are in distress, shh, I won't blow on it really hard because that's what she said, because it'll be really loud. But there's a whistle in there for a distress signal. But I wondered what this was. I thought it was like a little saw to cut through things. And I'm like, what? Because there are no instructions with any of this. So if you just buy this and you have no idea about campy gadgets, you'd be like, what the? Anyway, I sat there for a while looking at it and realised that this bit in the middle here is not plastic. It's a striker. I have one of these, a bigger version. They're brilliant. And you use them with Maya wood. Basically, I'll try not to set fire. And you strike it and it makes a spark, basically. I won't do too much because I don't want to set fire to my desk. But that's what that does. You make like, if you're making a fire and you want a spark, it does that. Very handy for making fire. So that was in that pan set. All in all, bargain. Absolute bargain. And that all goes in the little net bag. I forgot to put the wooden spoon in because I'm a pleb. See, now I didn't pack it properly. So that's that. I will put that over there on my frying pan. So then the next thing is a kettle. You want to brew, boil water. This is wonderful. It's got a little foldy handle. Whistling kettle, job's a good one. A water carrier. There's loads of different kinds. I like the foldy ones because they're compact, basically. And it's got a little tap on it as well. So once it's full, you just stick it somewhere and you can get water. Or you can get the jerry can ones. I don't know. I'll see how the foldy one goes. Cool box and cool packs. Obviously, before you go, make sure you put your cool packs in your freezer. Where we're going, and a lot of places do it now if they do have like the facilities in the bathrooms and a laundry room. If you label your cool packs, you can put them in once they've gone warm and freeze them overnight. And do that. So make sure you've got that. For cooking your food, you're going to need a stove. You can't always cook on an open fire. Some places don't let you. Lighting, I do apologise. I've got a little stove like that. I do have a double one as well. This stove just takes the canisters. They look like a big bottle of hairspray. And they're really, really handy. I'm probably going to take that. I don't know whether to take my double stove. If you do have, if you're borrowing or you've never done it before, if you do get one of the bigger ones, I think it's Camping Gas that do the big blue double stoves, which I have. You're going to need the bigger gas canisters with a hose and a regulator. Make sure that is all in working order and you know how to use it. Because if you don't and you mess about and you're not sure, you're going to explode. I'm not lying. You can have a really bad accident if you don't. I'm being serious now. No one takes me seriously. But with gas stoves and stuff, please be very, very careful. Never use a gas stove inside a tent. Always outside. It's really dangerous to use one inside a tent. You can die of carbon monoxide poisoning very quickly. So please don't do that. Oh God, that's terrifying. And you can also set fire to your tent, which is also terrifying. Things can escalate really quickly with gas. That came out wrong. Anyway, so if it's windy, like it generally is a little bit in the mornings, a bit of a breeze, or it's a bit drizzly and stuff, your gas stove might struggle a bit. So you buy yourself a shield if you can. I got this off Amazon. It's also for tanning. I think it wasn't a rate, so it's like £4-5 I think it was. I've got an itchy nose. And you just stick that around. It's all concertinaed, so it goes around to any shape. And that will stop the wind churning up your gas and makes it more fuel efficient. So you can boil your kettle, cook your beans and all that a lot quicker instead of it blowing the hell out of it and then your gas is being used up and it's not even heating a pan. So there you go. You see, I am useful, and little hacks. I like us so. The fire pit we've got, we always take a fire pit with us. I just shook the table, sorry. And it's an old Calagas bottle, and it's been cut and made into a fire pit. So we always take the bags, the netted bags of kindling wood with us. Don't use wood from the forest or wherever you are, because it's either going to be damp or the wrong kind of wood. And if you put the wrong kind of wood in the fire, it stinks and smokes like crazy, and you'll get no heat off it, and you'll get no decent flame. And it's just going to be a mess. And the people at the campsite that own it will probably shout at you because you're being an arse. I'm ruining it for everybody else. So yeah, I always take with me at least one of these home fire logs. These are brilliant. You basically just stick this in your fire pit, light it and leave it. And it'll burn for hours. This says burns for up to 2 hours. And they do. They're really, really good. You don't need any fire lighter or anything like that for it, and that'll keep, we usually put these on as it's going dark, so then we can just sit around a nice fire drinking wine and talking about life. So that's that. Also, I take fire lighters anyway for the actual wood in case it's a bit rubbish weather, so that I don't have to mess around doing lots of, no, never mind. It does wafting, where you get a plate to waft the air underneath the fire. And also a lighter, a big one. You don't want to be a little tiny one and burn your thumb off. You get a nice long one, a little refillable, perfect. So that's that. After that, it's quite self-explanatory. You need a washing up bowl, because you're going to have to wash your pots when you're done. And get yourself a little bottle of fairy liquid or washing up liquid, and a sponge and a tea towel. Then you're going to need stuff for your food. Chopping board. I love this thing. Little chopping board. Plates. Bowls. I've just got this new set. It's really cool. I need to show you. It's a bamboo alternative to plastic. They are really funky, and they come in like a grey and a mint green. So they're really nice, and they're not flat plates as well, which is good, because obviously if you're going to be eating on your knee, you don't want it sliding off. So I've got plates in that. I also got 2 small cereal bowls and a big bowl to put potato chips, crisps, popcorn, the heads of your enemies or whatever. So that. I also have tumblers for drinks, one of these each, and a mug each, and a plastic goblet to drink wine in. We're very civilised. But also the cutlery is the bamboo stuff. I just don't know. I think it's really cool stuff. So that is that. And utensils, of course. You're going to need grabbers for grabbing things. Pincers. Stirring spoons. Wooden spoons. Excuse me. Gosh. And this. I call it a fish slice. Some people call it a spatula. I call it a fish slice. Fish slice. That. And this box, I've like Mary Poppins. Honestly, I've got so much stuff. You're going to need a roll of tin foil. That's for next video's activity. Oh yes. Let me put my bowl down there. You need tin foil. Definitely. Aluminium foil. I've also got bamboo skewers. You always use these for marshmallows and making s'mores and whatnot. And also, we do like making kebabs and fruit kebabs and stuff when we're away. So I use the metal ones. We do a bit of fencing. So yeah, there's a load of them there. You can also get them from discounted shops. They're handy, and they're rewashable, reusable. Environment! Is that it? Antibacterial wipes for the kitchen. Kitchen roll. Pedal bin liners. You know, you don't want a big bin bag. It's not worth, there's too much. So get the little pin. Pedal bin liners. They're handy to have. Just have little bits of rubbish. Obviously, have one for your recycling, and then have one for your regular rubbish. And a measuring jug. like a tumbler. I've got one. It's about this tall. It's a tumbler with loads of little measure marks on it. That's it. Simples. That is your kitchen box list. I'll put everything that is on here in the description below because I'm nice like that. Again, any questions about anything about the kitchen box or anything else with camping, please do write in the comments below. No question is stupid. Honestly, I ask stupid questions about things. I don't do stuff and I ask silly questions because I don't know. There's no harm in asking. I'm not going to take the mick out of you. If it's a stupid question in your head, it probably isn't, you know. I'll be like, yeah, it's fine. And we'll have a good laugh. So yeah, any questions, whack them in the comments below. Obviously, ring the bell if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. So then you'll get updated, and then you'll be in the loop of camping greatness. That's me. Bear Grylls who? Dirty bugger drinking his own way. Have a coffee like everybody else. Anyway, right, I'm off. I will see you in the next video, and it will be rucksacks. The next one will be about what to take clothing and what not to take, and little bits and pieces like that, and then we'll go on to the food one. And then we'll be camping. We'll be going. The phone is even excited. She can't contain herself. So I'll see you in the next video, my boys and girls, and have a wonderful campy day. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.